And so, as a pastor, as a church, there should be some group you're part of so that they can hold you accountable. It's under those umbrellas where discipline will be exercised. There is no one umbrella that can discipline, correct the errors of pastors unless they are in that one umbrella. So it's up to each church to make a decision where do they want to fall under for accountability purposes. But otherwise, there is not going to be one umbrella. You have to be a Baptist in a Baptist setting for Baptists to help you, in a Pentecostal setting for Pentecostal to help you, to Anglican setting for the Anglican to help you. So those are the umbrellas that exist right now, but there's no one umbrella.
Now, most of the questions, let me say, actually show that actually many of you, maybe the Lord is leading you to do some theological training. Because these are things that we, like at KES, our teachers do a marvelous job of helping people address these issues. The issue of, say, dreams and visions, which is really part of the whole issue of gifts and how gifts are exercised. It just so happens that some of these gifts, especially the ecstatic type of gifts, like dreams or visions and prophecy and all that, tend to be abused and misused. And because of that, some people either disregard them or they refuse them altogether. And other people decide to build a ministry based on them entirely. Both are wrong reactions. What we need is balance.
Yes.
I think that's what I can say without, we can't answer all the questions there, but I think that's what I can say for now. For further details, you can contact, there are many people here. There is the Dean of KES, Pastor Muriuki, myself, and Dr. Okapol here, Pastor Wayne here. I'm sure he has wisdom. He could be able, if you have a personal situation related to that. Now, there's an issue about people who keep on sinning. Now, there's a difference in how we handle it. If you keep on sinning and you're in leadership, it is differently handled than when you keep sinning and you are not in leadership. Because a leader is a public, represents the organization or the church publicly. And some sins are of a nature which compromise their leadership position, their ability to represent the church. And very often, if somebody doesn't reform, then one of the decisions that will have to be taken is they cannot represent the church anymore, or they cannot hold that position of leadership. For the others, I can't second guess. Counseling in the church is the way to go for everybody else, in those kind of contexts. I think finally, especially related to the issue of, say, giving and people exploiting others, I think some churches do not have accountability structures within them. That's why one of the things that we teach, for instance, at KES is, there are different governance structures in church. Churches have organized differently. Some have Baptist structures, congregational structures, Presbyterian structures, Episcopal structures. So it depends on where your church falls.